Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to ChriswithaC. Hope you're all doing well. Thank you very much for joining me today. Guys, on the table we have my epic but problematic EXB version 2. Now, as you all know, I've had a few issues with this truck recently, and it's kind of left a bit of a, I wouldn't say a nasty taste in my mouth, but there's a few things that have happened and kind of made me feel a little bit down about it. But good news, as James May would say. Now, Vitavon have actually stepped in. I got talking with Arthur from Vitavon. Now, as you know, they support the channel. I've done plenty of videos on the channel with Vitavon products. They came up with a solution, guys. Now, these are their extended drive shafts, which are actually 5mm thick. They come with, well, the best way for me to describe this, they come with wheel hexes and stub axles, and it's all designed basically to take away the problem that you have with what we've narrowed it down to, and I've gone through loads of different things, is basically the drive shafts are a little bit too short to go into the drive cups on the EXBs. Now, I don't often see many people with BLXs mention it, oddly enough. All right, I don't know, maybe it's a bit of a thing or not, but EXB owners, I've seen many EXB owners all mentioning about the drive shafts in the version 1s and the version 2s actually popping out. So Arthur said, look, why don't you try them out? Why don't you put them on the car? You can do a little video, or you can show people the differences in the dimensions of the drive shafts, so on and so forth. I'm going to take you along for the ride. We're going to fit them in the vehicle, and tomorrow the plan is to charge up a 6S battery, give it a full battery pack, and hopefully enjoy the truck for what it is, because it's a real shame that this is... I've had a few issues with it because, let's be honest, EXB stands for Extreme Bash, guys, and at the moment I haven't really Extreme Bashed it. Let's be fair about this. Now, I have handed it his backside a few times in some sort of ground war, as I put it. We went up to Ferndale, and I really did give it hammering up there. But as soon as I took it off a jump, I must have landed, maybe a bit ropey, and the drive shaft decided to spit itself out. Now, I did straighten the drive shaft. I've tried numerous things, even down to I've taken out these little washers there to try and solve the issue. All of which is to none avail. I don't know, you tell me. Anyway, I'll put the head cam on, we'll work on the car, and then we can have a little talk. I'll also get the calipers out and we'll measure the differences between the two drive shafts. So fingers crossed you guys will have a good representation of what you're looking at. Right, come on in. Right guys, so EXB version 2, I really want it to love this truck, I really do. I've done loads, alright, I really can't wrap my head around why this is actually happening. Now, lots of people have said that what's happening is we're on full compression of the shocks, the drive shaft is pulling away for the drive cup. I've had lots of people saying that obviously on I've added droop to the front, so because the arms basically were, it was all leading to the movement of the arms. I don't think it is. I really don't. I think it boils down to, I've even had people say about the tyres being too heavy, and look guys, this is meant to be an EXB, alright? It's meant to be the Extreme Bash version of a 6S Kraton. You shouldn't have these problems. I mean, Christ, we've rebuilt the drive cups, we've rebuilt the diffs. This truck is littered with upgrades. Now, yeah, lots of people say don't bother with the upgrades. That might be your thing. I love upgrading. It's full of custom RC upgrades, Vitavon, that sort of thing. I enjoy upgrading my trucks. I have gone back to a standard 15-tooth pinion, by the way, rather than the not 15-tooth, 13-tooth pinion, to try and keep the heat down and put a fan on. All right. Now, the problem we've had is obviously the drive shafts. So as I say, these should provide quite a decent upgrade. I think what I'll do, I'll change the camera angle here a second. I'll show you the drive shafts that are going to go in there, and then what we'll do is we'll take one out of the vehicle, and then I can show you the differences between the two. How's that? See you in a sec. Right guys, so these are the Vitavon spline hub CVD shafts for the Kraton 6S, alright? Arthur, as I mentioned, sent them over, and he mentioned that this should actually solve some of the issues we got here. So let's just take one out a second. They come in, you've obviously got the wheel nut, you've got the hub itself. These are all made out of 7075, so it should be pretty decent. As you can see, there's some nice knurling as well on the actual wheel nuts, so that's really going to cut into the wheel properly. So I like that, because as you know, I have had some issues where the wheels come off. Hardened spring steel, from what I can gather, with the stub axles. You also get these drive shafts, guys. Okay, now look, if these are meant to be thicker and longer, so they're actually 2 mil longer, I believe, or it might even be 3 mil longer on the shaft itself, and then the width, the girth, the diameter, whichever way you want to call it, should actually be thicker again. So I think what I'll do, I'll get the vernier calipers a second, just to kind of give you some dimensions so you know what we're looking at. So these ones that they've sent over are, so look, they're actually coming up as 5.3 millimeters. All right, so they call it 5 mil, but it's actually 5.3. Let's try up the top. It's actually, yeah, 5.3 right the way down. The pins they provide, they look a bit thicker as well. They're 2.9 millimeters. All right, so they are looking a lot beefier than what the previous ones were. And the idea is that goes in there like so. Then that goes through like that. And obviously that goes into your wheel. So, and the other thing I noticed is where your pin is on the end, that does look quite chunky. So again, I'm hoping this is going to provide a bit of an upgrade. What I'm going to do now is actually remove the wheel off the vehicle. We'll take the standard one off the car. In fact, I think the one I'm going to take off first is the bent one as well, so you understand why. Hang on, from, let's just go from there to there is 110. So if we then go, I haven't actually got long enough calipers here. 110, 139. Yeah. So 139 from the stub axle. So it should get a good idea here. Right, okay, bear with me. Right, okay guys, so I've got the CVDs in the front and the rear of the car. One thing to note this year, see how far the drive shaft's sitting inside the cup there? It does make hell of a difference here, I'll be honest with you, because previously you would have a rubber bung on the rear, number one. All right, this little rubber bung sits inside the drive cup there and then pushes the dog bone out, number one. Number two, the front cup, now, as you can see, there is a slight amount of damage in it, but that is on full extension there, and that is sitting quite nicely inside that cup. Doesn't seem to really have an issue at all. I might need to replace the drive cup, but look, it's smack bang in the middle. So even if you turn the wheel, there you go, full extension, is still, there you go, is not coming out. That's better. It's not coming out. So as you can see, that's full movement on the shock there. So that shouldn't have a problem. I'm going to keep the droop settings I've added to the car. But yeah, another thing, guys, they use these different screws in here. So make sure you're adding Loctite in these. All right, because I never had a problem with the screws that go into the Arrma ones. A lot of people didn't like them. They got rounded out too easy. I suppose might be a bit easier, but that's 2 mil there. So I'm going to see how that goes there. But now we're going to do all four corners and then re-add the wheels. But yeah, it should make quite a big improvement here. So tomorrow when I actually run it, I'm hoping these drive shafts are going to stay in. Plus, as I mentioned previously, you're now running CVDs on the rear as well, not just a dog bone. So awesome, absolutely awesome. Right guys, so drive shafts are in, as you can see. This one's sitting in the drive cup quite nicely there. So plenty of room, plenty of movement. Easy peasy. So yeah, nice thick drive shafts. Obviously these are thicker and they are a little bit longer. So that's really, really nice, as you can see. On the front, I forgot to mention earlier. Oh, where are we to? I've re-added the red caps as well, guys, and also the washer on the top arm. So it's sitting in more on the arms as well, so that's a good thing. I'm going to put the wheels back on now. Anyway, next part of this video, you will see me at a spot. We're going to test the car tomorrow, so I'm quite looking forward to that. I'll charge a battery up, and yeah, fingers crossed, things should be good. Right, okay guys, so come to a little location. Today isn't really about extreme bashing or anything like that. I've just found a massive, great big car park. The plan is just to get through a whole pack and not have any issues with the drive shafts, and that's all I'm looking for today. All right, so yeah, if you're looking for jumps and this, that, the other with this truck today, it's not happening. I just want to have a bit of a shakedown run and you know, building my confidence back up with the truck, really. Like I say, I've had a few issues where the car just didn't want to behave, spat a load of drive. It's like a kid spitting his dummy out, really. So just for anyone to recap here, what we've actually done is we've just upgraded the drive shaft stub axles and hexes, wheel nuts, you know, whatever you want to call them, to the Vitavon ones that I got sent over. So, you know, again, thank you, Arthur, for sending them over. Really do appreciate it, buddy. So the idea is literally just to get the car and build up some confidence with it working again, because yeah, I haven't had much luck with this one. But it wasn't that there was much wrong with it. It was just these blinking drive shafts keep spitting their dummy out. I am having some issues with these 6S packs in this car. I think I need to make the wiring a bit longer. Let's have a look. How can we do this? As you can see, just not long enough. Right, okay, pause the video. Okay, so managed to get in, as you can see. Handset I'm using is the Radiolink RC8X. Present from my wife and my daughter. Turn the handset on, make sure we're on Kraton.
Welcome to Radiolink.
All sorted. Right, just a head count. Right, okay guys, so Kraton 6S EXB. As you can see, got a big massive car park here. So the idea is essentially just to kind of get reacquainted to the car. Okay, all seems to be good so far. Car's not vibrating in any shape or form. Will say on tarmac, mind. These wheels seem really, really nice. That metallic-y noise. All seems to be good there. Plenty of wheel speed going on. Yeah, really nice actually. I know it's only on tarmac, yeah, but range is good on the handset as well. So anyone does know, I'm running a Hobby Wing Max 8 2250 78 motor, or 74 might be. I know, I'll need to check in a moment. But all seems to be good. Temps on the motor are decent, so obviously I've dropped back down to a 13 tooth pinion. Will say that these tyres are very slippery when it comes to grass. So, ooh, on his roof. I'm going to pause the video 2 seconds. I just want to check a few things over. Right, okay, so up on the grass. Right, okay guys, so whoa, I'm back on his wheels. Awesome. Right, okay guys, so I had to stop. Didn't want to injure the dog in any sort of way. So I'm having a few thoughts about the tyres really. I don't think they're very good for grass, I know that much. Oh, and it's over on his wheels. Over on his roof, sorry. I'm going to run the Typhon up here actually. I think what I'll do next time, I'll bring the kicker ramps and we'll come off the car park and then jump up onto the grass. It's a nice little spot I found here. As you can see, it's all cautioned off with the barriers, so it isn't being used, this area, at all. So that's quite nice. And it's very rare, especially in the area I live, to find areas that no one actually comes to, except, well, maybe a dog. Plenty of wheel speed going on there, that's for sure. Huge car park this, mind. Now, I did initially wonder whether to start using the 15 tooth pinion again, so I have fitted a 40mm fan, but I don't know. Jury's still out. I want to see what temps are like.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Well, that, my friends, is a wheel X coming off. So, looks like these Vitavon bolts are not as good as I was hoping to be. Right, back to the van. Let's go and have a look, because not very happy about that. I did wonder. So, right guys, so honestly really disappointed. I want to love this truck, I really do. Throwing the kitchen sink at it and it just keeps playing up, honestly. I mean, basically, let me just show you quickly. Right, okay, so in the back of the wheel hex there, as you can see, is a pin. So the pin has popped out. Alright, I'm hoping I haven't lost the little part that goes in the center. And remember I mentioned to you earlier on about the screws. The screw was not as strong as maybe, let's say, the Arrma one. So I don't know whether I can maybe use the Arrma. I don't know. I'm starting to lose patience now. Maybe I'll go back to using the Arrma stub axles with it. Maybe, I don't know. I really don't know. Anyway, long short, not a very happy bunny today. Once again, the Kraton hasn't performed the way I wanted it to. I mean, let's be honest, we're in a car park here, so it shouldn't have done what it's done. Another disappointing run. It's going to come a point where I'm not going to want to do this anymore, I'll be honest with you. I'm going to give this one more chance, and if it don't sort itself out, if I don't get to the resolution I need to and basically be able to run this truck in confidence, it'll be gone, guys. There's no way I'm putting up with this. I'll be straight with you. I wanted to love this EXB. Sorry for the disappointing video. It is what it is. Right, till next time, guys, make sure you check the box for more videos. I want to thank each and every one of you as well for obviously watching all the videos. I'm going to pull the Typhon out now and have a bit of fun. Till next time, guys, thanks for watching. Stay awesome, alright? Disappointed.
Ooh, hello.